What if you brought a Tesla Cybertruck to the Napoleonic Wars? Day 1, Central Europe, 1805. Napoleon's army has marched across a continent on foot. Supply wagons creak, horses strain, men sleep in mud. You arrive on a dirt road outside Austerlitz in a vehicle made of cold-rolled steel that nobody in this century has a word for. It doesn't neigh, it doesn't smoke, it makes no sound at all. A colonel walks around it 3 times and says nothing. His hands are shaking. Day 2. First contact, command needs supplies moved to the front. You load the Cybertruck with ammunition and rations that would have taken 6 horses and 12 men. You make the trip in 20 minutes on roads that break wagon wheels. You return for a second load. A veteran sergeant who has fought since 1793 watches you back up using a camera screen. He sits down in the mud. He doesn't get up for an hour. Day 3, the enemy sees it. Austrian scouts report the vehicle to their general. He dismisses it as a covered carriage. Then it accelerates past his cavalry patrol at 60 miles per hour on an open field. The horses scatter. Not from training, not from tactics. From something older, pure instinct. The scouts file a report. Their commander reads it once, folds it, and never opens it again. Day 4, under fire. The enemy brings artillery. A 12-pound cannonball strikes the side panel directly. The Cybertruck rolls forward. The steel holds. The crew that fired the shot watches through their spyglass in complete silence. Their battery commander orders another volley, then another. On the 4th shot, a young gunner puts down his rammer and walks away from the cannon. Nobody orders him to stop. Day 5, Napoleon himself. He rides out at dawn to see it. He circles it on horseback the way he circles a map before a campaign, looking for edges, weaknesses, angles of attack. He finds none. He asks how many men built it. You tell him machines built it. He asks who commanded the machines. You tell him other machines. He rides back to his tent without another word. That night, his chief of staff writes in his diary, "The emperor did not eat." Day 6, the army starts to ask questions, not about the vehicle, about everything. If a machine can carry what 100 men carry, what is a soldier? If steel can stop what artillery cannot, what is courage worth? The questions don't come from officers, they come from the ranks, whispered around fires. Sergeants who have held lines through bayonet charges sit quietly. The war continues, but something inside it has shifted, and everyone can feel it without being able to name it. Day 7, the battery dies. Silently, no warning, no drama. It simply stops in the middle of a field and does not move again. Soldiers from both sides approach it slowly, the way men approach something they don't understand but can't ignore. They touch the steel. They look at their own hands afterward. Nobody tries to move it. Nobody claims it. It sits in that field as both armies march past it toward a battle that suddenly feels much smaller than it did a week ago.